How's it going, everyone? So, in today's video, some of the new reviews and stuff we got coming up in, what, a few more days? 4 more days or something like that? And, yeah, we're talking about the Part 3 Ultra thing we're going to see, right? Because this obviously does confirm Part 3, which we all knew was going to happen anyway. It doesn't confirm an Ultra this image, but I think it does at the same time. Purely because of the background. As you can obviously tell, Ultras have a sort of unique animation with, like, the ink art animation, so I think that does sort of heavily hint that it's going to be an Ultra, obviously. We all knew that anyway, because going off the past, what, 2 anniversaries, I think? About 2. You know, we've got Ultras every time Part 3, right? So I thought I'd talk about in this video who I think the Part 3 Ultra is going to be. And we'll have a quick look in game, just quickly show why I'm thinking that, right? So obviously here we have got the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku Zenkai here. Which, obviously, if you've been playing Legends for a while now, what they usually typically like to do is a week before the next, you know, new character, celebration, whatever like that, they always drop a character that sort of hints or relates to the new unit coming out, right? So, obviously, as we know, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is from GT, right? And if you have a quick look at the GT tag, for example, obviously we did have that little GT buff at the start of the year, but it obviously needs a lot more work, right? So I've quickly pulled it up. Like, it's good, right? We've always had some good buffs, but, you know, Ultra-wise, we are a bit low. Because GT is, you know, a pretty big part, obviously, to the series, because Super Saiyan 4s, right? And obviously, as you all know, Super Saiyan 4s are a very good unit to summon for, right? Because very hype, animations are usually always good, right? So, if I had to pick one option for what I think we're going to see, is probably like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like Gogeta Ultra, right? Obviously, a reason why I'm thinking that is mainly because the new mechanic as well, the fusion mechanic. And as you all know, there is actually an in-game sequence for the fusions, right? So we have got the Super Saiyan 4s in there to fuse, it's just we have got the unit to fuse with them, right? So to me, it would make sense they sort of reuse that animation, maybe give it a few more touch-up sort of things, and then bring that in for the new Ultra, right? If it's not a Gogeta, I think a Super Saiyan 4 Goku would make a lot of sense as well for an Ultra. But at the same time, whether they do that over Gogeta, I'm not too sure. I'd probably say Gogeta is probably more likely to come out, mainly because, you know, with Gogeta, you know, what's the word? You're satisfying, you know, the Super Saiyan 4 fanbase and also Gogeta fanbase as well. So, to me, it makes more sense. But, yet again, I do think GT is a very likely choice to get one. Because, like I said, the category is a bit better, right? We've got Baby, you know, obviously very good. Then, obviously, got 17 as well. You know, very good as well. So, GT's still good. But, I think it could be better, right? Well, and plus is Goku as well, I nearly forgot about him, very good unit still. So I think, yeah, GT's definitely a good contender, and if it is, I think Gogeta would make a lot of sense. And then, as well, another thing I should point out why I think we could get another, well, it could be another choice is I think Future is likely as well, right? Because as we all know, we have the new equipment for the Trunks of Vegeta, right? Which I'll quickly show you just to show my point. It's this one right here, right? This new equipment here. Now, if next is GT, right? Why would they drop this this equipment? It just doesn't make any sense, sort of thing. Because, like I said, if it is only going to be an Ultra, it's obviously only going to be one unit, and Super Saiyan 4s doesn't really make a lot of sense because this is for, yeah, well, this is for the Trunks side. So I guess we could get like a GT Trunks, but yet again, Ultras. Yeah, I don't think that's sort of happening, right? So another thing, obviously, which I'm bringing up, is we could get a future unit, right? And obviously, there's one big future unit which a lot of people are going to be asking for, right? And that's obviously an Ultra for, yeah, Fusion Zamasu, right? So you could have sort of like the, what do they call it? Synchro animation or synchro mechanic. I just call it fusion mechanics a lot better, but so that could be possible as well. We could have, like, you know, Goku and Goku Black and Zamasu fighting, and then you can sort of fuse into Zamasu. and then maybe revive into merge Zamasu. I think that'd be, well, half corrupted Zamasu. I think that could be very likely as well. But another point I wanted to bring up, which is probably going to be a scary prediction to sort of throw out there, but I wouldn't say it's out of the blue. Well, not out of the blue, but yeah, out of the ordinary, right? So I'm thinking we could potentially get a dual Ultra banner, right? Now it does seem pretty odd because we've never had that before, but when you think about it, every part of the celebration has had 2 units drop, well, 2 premium units drop, right? You know, God Goku, Ultimate Gohan, double releases, Gogeta Blue, Vegeta, you know, Super Vegeta, double releases as well, right? Now, obviously, it could just be they want to give us more LFs, which obviously I'm happy with. But at the same time, a dual Ultra isn't out of the cards yet, because they heavily say, there's a huge reveal at the start. Get ready to watch right from the beginning, right? So obviously, I think there's another 2 explanations for that. One of them is they could announce the guild update straight away. Go, hey, look, it's coming out next week for part 3, right? Because as we all know, part 3 does actually last a little bit longer than most anniversaries, which is a bit weird, but that'd be a separate video, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. But I mean, at the same time, they could just see at the start of the reveal, give us 1 Ultra, and then at the end do a fake out, give us another Ultra, right? So I wouldn't say it's out of the ordinary. Yet again, we don't know how long this video is. We'll probably know, I'm thinking a day before the video drops, and we should know a rough timestamp, because it is a premiere, it's not a live stream, so we can actually see how long it lasts for. But yeah, that's pretty much today's video, guys. Yeah, like I said, I think one of my, well, the main things I want to point out is, yeah, I think it's either going to be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or a GT buff at least for an Ultra, or Fusions of Master, either one, or a double Ultra, right? But yeah, leave a comment down below who you guys think we could see. You know, if it's 1 Ultra, 2 Ultras, who you think it's going to be. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.